Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here during Financial Inclusion Week, organized by the Center for Financial Inclusion, and to be with all of the LACChain partners. And today we will embark on a journey through what is the rapidly evolving landscape of financial inclusion in the era of Web 3.0. We're going to explore the transformative potential of blockchain technology with a spotlight on LACChain, which is a groundbreaking initiative led by IDB Lab. We'll also explore the pivotal role of IDB Lab in promoting financial inclusion and driving innovation over the past 30 years. And let's start by setting the stage. So IDB Lab is the innovation and venture arm of the Inter-American Development Bank Group. Our focus is social inclusion and environmental action through innovation and often tech-driven startups, tech-driven ventures that are transforming the way we focus on the deep challenges of the region and very particularly around financial inclusion. So this journey into the Web3 era starts understanding what the digital landscape is today and how it's evolving. And as the title of this great event says, it's accelerated at an unprecedented pace. And Web 3.0 is not just an upgrade. It's actually a paradigm shift. It's opening up a whole new set of opportunities. It brings both opportunities, but it carries challenges and risks. And what we see is a world that is becoming more interconnected, more intelligent, also more decentralized. And the evolution of this web has transformed our digital landscape in the following way. First, we had Web 1.0. It was static, offering limited interaction. Then we went into Web 2.0. That brought dynamism. It improved connectivity. It improved the smartphones. We saw the beginnings of all the social networks and user-generated content. We're now in Web 3.0, and it's decentralized, AI-driven, and highly personalized. And this is smart that web uses tech like blockchain and IoT, but it enhances digital assets and also distributed ledgers. And it offers one thing that is really important, and it will affect the way any of us and also people in the last mile interact with this new digital highway. And these are the digital wallets, how we manage digital assets, some from distributed ledgers, others representing physical objects. It introduces ownership of digital assets beyond the read and write of the Web 1.0 and 2.0. Web 3.0 has two facets. It has verifiable credentials and digital assets. And all of these can be seen and used in the digital wallets. They are created through cryptography outside of distributed ledgers like IDs, diplomas. And the other facet involves assets born from tokenization within a distributed network, from CBDCs to real estate. So imagine how this evolution opens new possibilities for reshaping our digital world and making more accessible to people means of economic value and potential growth of their ability to earn a living that were not there before. At the heart of this digital transformation lies LACChain. And LACChain is not just an initiative, it's a catalyst for change. It's reshaping the way we think about financial inclusion. What is it? It's a blockchain network operated by the neutral and non-profit entity LACCnet, based in Uruguay. And it's a network that is providing already massive amounts of innovative solutions in line with regulatory standards. So this is a very important feature. We have the best of blockchain, but within the regulated environment. Let's look at some real-world examples. LACChain, together with IDB Lab and many of our partners, is making a tangible difference because we are providing digital identities, for example, to farmers or to microentrepreneurs, but we're going beyond just the digital identity. We're giving them tools to empower them to really be fully part of the digital economy. This includes, for example, working on product traceability, but also ensuring that that leads to better contracts, better revenues, ensuring also transparency all the way from farm to table. And we're building the technical infrastructure for seamless digital cross-border payments, and even taking to the financial sector in the form of tokenized digital bonds. And these are not just individual projects. These are game changers. Let's double click on a couple of examples. Let's focus on food security. Latin America and the Caribbean is clearly a global food exporter, responsible for at least 15% of the world's food exports. And the agri-sector presents numerous challenges and opportunities in terms of innovation. We've seen a revolution in agtech, but not reaching small farmers, and blockchain technology can change that. For example, we have used it in Peru to identify small producers and producer organizations through a self-managed digital identity model. And LACChain provides a set of tools that then can facilitate the issuance of the identities, but also the management of all sorts of verifiable credentials using digital wallets. And building on this, there is another layer, and this is bringing transparency to the value chain by enabling product traceability. It involves identifying and registering on the network everything that is to be traced, issuing verifiable digital certificates or tokens at each stage of production and marketing process. And this way, we can know the history along the entire route, and farmers can earn a better living as a result of that. There is a third layer, which is that automating processes and payments can be done also on this digital railway through the use of smart contracts. So, in sum, we can enable access to the decentralized finance market based on the tokenization of agricultural production. And this has been done in real time in Peru with multiple cooperatives and farmers' organizations. On top of all of this collaboration can also be a great contributor to the goal of significantly reducing CO2 emissions through the issuance of carbon credits in the form of tokens, which are digital assets represented on the blockchain. So this example of Peru, I hope it brings to light all the opportunities that can be stackable and built upon and bring a holistic solution to really improve conditions of small farmers. Another example is how we applied the traceability system for production, processing, and marketing of alpaca fiber in Peru as well. This initiative allows the cooperative to demonstrate the origin of the fiber, the characteristics of the animals breeding, and the use of natural resources such as water and soil in the production areas. And this traceability system facilitates access to new markets, meeting standards in export markets, increasing the income of the cooperative and the members participating in all the different activities of the production chain. And again, having all the different layers from digital identity on a digital wallet, all the digital credentials, as well as smart contracts, and the possibility of transacting on the railway, this digital railway that we call LACChain. So I hope these cases of Agros and alpaca in Peru can give you a sense of what the opportunity is and how we can work together to bring many more use cases onto this network. Now, these are all the opportunities that we have made possible, that we have seized, but there are some challenges linked to this. Financial and digital education, which are paramount and where we still see a big gap. It's not just about providing technological solutions, it's about empowering individuals with knowledge. And we must tackle these challenges together, combining financial and technological support in a digital environment. So this holistic approach is the way forward. And this is why we're so happy to be here with the Action Network and the Center for Financial Inclusion which plays a critical role in this knowledge sharing. In conclusion, we stand at the face of a new era in financial inclusion. Web 3.0 is reshaping the rules, and LACChain, together with IDB Lab and our partners, is leading the way. To wrap up, an invitation to each of you to engage in this ecosystem for financial inclusion. It's a true public-private partnership in the digital era. So let's explore, let's innovate, and let's collaborate and ensure that the benefits of Web 3.0 are actually inclusive, that they reach every corner of our region. Together, we can definitely build a more sustainable and more humane society. So thank you for the opportunity to be with you here today, and let's take action to make a difference.